What up? It's your boy Jay Banksy coming back with another video, and today you already read the title. We got the homie from Baseball Doesn't Exist. There it is right there. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Baseball Doesn't Exist. Now, I know y'all read the title. I got informed in one of my comments like, hey, watch this video because I think, it's going to scream something. So I read the title and I'm like, oh, we got ourselves a banger. Because I've been screaming it for the longest time. Everybody cheats in baseball. Not just the Astros. You know what I'm saying? Because people get so misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? Why is baseball so mad that the Yankees got cheated out of a championship? For once, they got cheated out of it. You know what I'm saying? I think it was fair game. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody cheats. So it's just fair game. So this is the Astro who refused to cheat. By Baseball Doesn't Exist. Let's get into the video, man.
The Houston Astros conceived an illegal sign stealing system involving secret cameras and trash cans, which
they say secret, but I know how did the idea even come to fruition? How did this idea even start? You know what I'm saying? Somebody had to do it first. It was 2017. I can see this was like 1960, but this is 2017, bro.
To know what pitch was coming.
Come on now.
Except for Jose Altuve. He refused to use it. But in 2019, he hit maybe the most suspicious home run of all time.
No, it was not. It was not.
Which led fans, his opponents, and many sources inside MLB to confidently say he was hiding an electronic bandage underneath his jersey that told him what pitch was coming. Jose Altuve never did this, but there are many reasons to believe he did. Rounding third, he was adamant his teammates not rip his jersey off and appeared to say, quote, "I got a piece on, no, I got a piece on," referring to a buzzing band-aid teams had believed the Astros were using before the scandal even broke. His teammate Robinson Chirinos was seen hiding a similar looking object in the 2019 World Series. A week before that, his other teammate Josh Reddick was also pictured with something suspicious on his chest. Altuve was so adamant that his chest not be shown after his home run, he ran into the dugout, changed out of his jersey in private, came back on the field, and said this.
Ask your teammates not to tear your shirt. Why was that?
I don't know. I'm too shy. Last time they did that, I got in trouble with my wife.
He then changed his story, saying that he was actually trying to hide an unfinished tattoo on his left collarbone. In a picture taken 82 days before his home run, he didn't have a tattoo. And in a picture taken while coming into home, no tattoo is visible. Because of this, Jose Altuve has become one of the most hated players in baseball. His opponents have publicly labeled him as a cheater.
Everybody cheats in baseball, man.
Stadium. He's received threats. Fans have chanted "F Altuve" while he was hitting, fielding, and even
this is exactly what we do it for. These guys right up here sitting 100 feet away from home plate in the outfield. You know what I'm saying? We do it for y'all.
And this bullying may have affected Jose Altuve so much that in 2020, he went from being the best second baseman in baseball to one of the worst. He batted 100 points.
Yeah, but they almost came back in that World Series or that ALCS.
Led the league in errors during the playoffs and lost so much confidence, he struggled throwing the ball from second base to first.
That was tragic.
Which most likely cost his team this season. Altuve went from being one of the most admirable players in baseball to one of the most hated for something he didn't even do.
Jose Altuve's not clutch. He knew what was coming.
Stop it.
Your family should be ashamed.
Whenever you see a guy going through that.
Hey, shout out John Boy though.
But I mean, he deserves it all.
Baseball doesn't exist.
Jose Altuve is from the poorest country in South America. He is the shortest player in baseball, and the story of how Altuve made it to the major leagues may be the most improbable in baseball today. At 16 years old, Altuve went to a tryout for the Houston Astros. They reportedly thought he was too short and believed he was lying about his age, so they cut him on the first day. But Altuve didn't listen. He instead came up with a plan to undermine the Astros and their scouts. And this scheme not only changed Altuve's life forever, it will go down in history. Altuve knew that a scout named Al Predique was the one whose opinion mattered the most. He wasn't there on the first day, so Altuve apparently showed up on the second day, but this time with a birth certificate to prove he was old enough, hoping that Predique would show up and the other scouts wouldn't remember cutting him the day before. At this point, Altuve had already been
so smart right there, bro.
by the Astros on at least 2 other occasions. He had tried out for the Yankees, Angels, Rays, Cubs, Giants, Braves, Athletics, and they had all said no.
Should have tried out for the Red Sox, man. Actually, now we had a Pedroia.
On the second day of tryouts, the Astros scouts were surprised that Altuve actually showed up, but since he was there, they just let him try out anyway.
Heck
which
yeah.
turned out to be a very
It ain't
smart
that
move,
deep.
because he impressed Predique so much, he immediately told the Astros to sign him. They were extremely confused because they already had several reports saying he was too small and not good enough, but ended up signing the future MVP for an extremely low $15,000. But this was
$15K? Yo!
plenty of money for Altuve, who grew up in Venezuela where he had little to no access to medicine, would have to go to a river near his house in order to take a bath, and as a kid only had access to 1 baseball. His dad would pitch him a ball.
Yo, that's 1 baseball. Not even like baseball field, not even baseball bat. 1 baseball field. Or 1 baseball.
And as a kid only had access to 1 baseball.
1 baseball. This is why y'all gotta never take anything for granted, because there is somebody that's way worse off, man. Like there is kids that like imagine like 1 baseball. Like I'm sure there are kids that are no baseballs that are like hitting rocks or something like that, bro.
His dad would pitch him a ball, he would hit it, his dad would go get the ball and pitch it again. When they lost the ball, he would have to go to a local youth game, wait for a player to hit a home run, get the ball, and run away. When he signed, Altuve was 5'5", 140 pounds. When he was on the Astros Venezuelan Summer League team, he literally went by the name The Midget. His teammate Dallas Keuchel says that when he met Altuve in Single A, he legitimately thought he hadn't hit puberty yet. At this point, Altuve was 20 years old, listed at 5'6",
he had to grow out that beard.
160 pounds.
Look at that. The catcher, literally look at this perspective. The catcher squatting down is basically up to this man's elbow, bruh. That is crazy. So basically, if this dude does like a basketball stance, he's already taller than him.
But according to Sports Illustrated, he was, and still is, 5'5". Despite this, Altuve trashed the minor leagues, hitting over 300 every step of the way, and made it to the major leagues in 2011
man, that strike zone
as
small,
a
bro.
21-year-old, where he got even better. In his first full season, he made the All-Star team, was an All-Star 5 times in the next 6 seasons, led the league in hits 4 years in a row, won a Gold Glove, won 5 Silver Sluggers in a row, and became the first player 5'6" or under to win a batting title since 1898. Then in 2017, he led the league in hits, averaged, won an MVP award, and led the Astros to their first ever World Series championship. Jose Altuve was the face of the franchise, was on his way to being a surefire Hall of Famer, and was beloved as one of the most inspiring players in baseball.
Heck yeah.
But 2 years later, Altuve's legacy was tarnished forever. In November 2019, The Athletic released an article reporting that the Astros had used technology to steal signs in 2017, and all hell broke loose. It was one of the Astros' own players who told the world about
Mike
the
Fiers.
cheating. Mike Fiers was on the Astros in 2017 and
Jeez.
left in 2018. And
Yo,
essentially
this beard was crazy. My boy got the doo-doo strand beard, boy.
became a whistleblower, telling reporters that in 2017, during home games, the Astros had their own camera in center field. Astros staff would watch the catcher's signs in real time, enter the signs into an app that would decode the signs, then they relayed the signs to hitters using things like whistling, yelling, and most notably, banging on the
trash can banging.
Mike Fiers also said a few players refused to participate, but didn't say who. Carlos Correa did say who refused to use the system, saying that Jose Altuve not only refused, but would get pissed and yell when he heard the trash can bang while he was at the plate.
Oh,
there is a ton of evidence that backs this up. Tony Adams analyzed the audio and logged every single time a trash can bang was present during the 2017 season. During home games, once the Astros were able to decode the signs, they would... Damn,
this is crazy. They used damn near every game. You had to listen a whole like 9 innings of baseball. Redo the
During
whole
home games,
season.
once the Astros were able to decode the signs, they would bang on a trash can every time a breaking pitch was coming. Altuve only heard a trash can bang during 2.7 of the breaking pitches he saw, meaning he heard trash can bangs 24 times. But in reality, Jose Altuve probably heard even less than that. According to the book Cheated, the trash can scheme began in a series against the Orioles on May 26th. However, on this website, 1/3 of the trash can bangs recorded during Jose Altuve's at-bats occurred before that series. The creator of the site admits that these recorded bangs could be some other sound in the stadium other
So then you get fabricated sounds?
than a trash can.
Fake
but
numbers?
recorded them anyway to avoid any subjective bias. Of the trash can bangs recorded after May 26, Altuve often seems visibly upset. On July 19th, the catcher signaled for James Paxton to throw a breaking ball. A trash can banged. Altuve took the pitch for a strike and immediately stared into the dugout. Paxton threw 3 more breaking balls that at-bat, and no more trash can bangs were recorded. Altuve had 15 at-bats where he received a trash can bang for a breaking ball. Later, in that same at-bat, he got another breaking ball, but for some reason, the trash can was not banged. According to Andy Martino, MLB's investigation found that teammates would often stop the banging during Jose Altuve's at-bats because they knew he didn't want them. It's likely the person doing the banging would bang once, realize it was Altuve, then stop for the rest of the at-bat, meaning that even though Altuve heard less trash can bangs than any other Astros star.
Let's see. My boy Bregman, huh? Dang. I was really gonna pull for him right there. 3rd most bronze medal. Oh no, cap. 4th. So he's off the podium. All right, he good.
Starter, the recorded instances where he did hear them were probably either mistakes or done against his will. But this only shows that Altuve didn't cheat using trash cans in 2017. MLB has confirmed that trash cans were not the only method the Astros used to cheat. On September 22nd, after Danny Farquhar heard a trash can bang, he called time and told his catcher the Astros were stealing his signs, and at this point, the secret was out. That was the last time the Astros banged on a trash can. But MLB has confirmed more cheating was done after this without a trash can. And after the 2019 season, a report said that multiple scouts, executives, and players across the league believe the Astros replaced trash cans with electronic bandages that buzzed when certain pitches were coming, leading journalists, fans, and MLB to investigate. And the evidence they found pointed directly
that could be. See, you know what's crazy though?
To investigate. And the evidence they found.
Oh no, he's got the mic here. I was about to say that could have been a mic.
Pointed directly at Jose Altuve and the home run he hit in the 2019 ALCS, which for a period of time ruined his career and perhaps even his life. When the team arrived at spring training in 2020, Altuve was booed relentlessly. He was one of 7 Astros hitters who were hit by pitches.
Yeah, yo, this was Yo, who is this dude hitting my boy Bregman like that? Probably some dude out the league.
First 5 games was nicknamed.
Oh yeah, you know the Marlins gonna hit people.
Made fun of anytime he was in public.
Let's see the tattoo.
Players across the league scolded him for.
Look at him. Look. He's still getting autographs though. Look at all the kids, man. This is the future right here, coming up to him still. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just hating, man.
Players across the
Everybody
league
cheats in baseball, bro. I'm very adamant on
Gary
this.
Sanchez and Aaron Boone all said Altuve's home run against them in 2019 was suspicious, and Cody Bellinger went on record saying that Altuve stole the MVP in 2017 and should be stripped. At this time,
he stole it from Judge. I don't care.
Altuve, but this only made things worse. David Ortiz publicly said he believed Altuve didn't do anything.
That's what you know what I'm saying. You see. That's my GOAT. That is my GOAT. He ain't do nothing wrong, bro. He ain't do nothing wrong. That is my GOAT right there, y'all. Come on, man. This is why I love David Ortiz, bro. He knows ball. He knows ball. Come on, man. We need to stop really messing around with these people and saying they cheat. Everybody cheats, man. It's sign stealing, man. That's part of baseball. You know what I'm saying? Everybody did that. Not the first time. Just because these Yankee fans mad don't mean we got to stop nothing. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Run that one back one time, David.
David Ortiz, there were people defending
on,
Altuve, but this only made things worse. David Ortiz publicly said he believed Altuve didn't do anything. Miguel Cabrera told the media he looked Altuve in the eye and knew he didn't cheat.
Come on, man. You got Miggy too.
And his teammate Carlos Correa said that Altuve never used the trash cans and
you know what I'm
refused to take off
saying?
his shirt during the ALCS because he had a tattoo that, quote, honestly looked terrible. Originally, Altuve blamed the shirt controversy on his wife, but now the story had changed. Fans and the media immediately flocked to the subject of Altuve's tattoo.
Maybe his wife didn't want to be name dropped, y'all. Come on now.
In a bizarre scene, Altuve, without saying anything, basically stripped in front of a group of reporters to prove he actually had a tattoo. He later told them he got it in San Francisco during the middle of the season, but the Astros never played in San Francisco that year. He says it took 2 sessions, but tattoo experts pointed out that a tattoo that small should never take 2 sessions.
Oh my God! So we got the master ink crew that's giving inquiries. Come on, man. Just because y'all trying to promote y'all business doesn't mean y'all giving tattoos. You know what I'm saying?
Altuve, the face of the scandal,
come on,
leading
man.
to endless harassment. Altuve had also suffered multiple deaths in the family this year, had a knee injury, and teammates questioned whether he should opt out of the season altogether. This combination of events got into his head so much that in 2020,
so this man was going way through. This is just a coincidence of events. Family deaths. Injuries. Come on, man.
The saddest
on top of the scandal,
in
man.
Recent history. He put up a negative .2 WAR, had the worst on-base percentage of any qualified second baseman in baseball, batted 100 points lower than his career average, at one point requested his own manager to move him down in the lineup, and in the playoffs, Altuve's lack of confidence got so bad it probably cost his team.
And you know what? You know what's crazy? That if you're in a slump like that, why not use the cheating stuff to get you back out? If that was the case, he would have never hit that, bro.
Case of the yips, where he struggled to make the easiest of throws. He made 4
Oh no,
errors
actually that's cap because
and 3
that's dumb because they had been locked in on
one series.
They had been locked in.
Several other bad throws that were saved by his first baseman after making 0 throwing errors
that's the video.
entire
That's not
regular
mine.
season. In Game 2, he made an error that would have ended the inning, but ended up costing the Astros 3 runs.
Yeah,
They
this
lost
was
that
crazy.
game by 2 runs. The next day, he made another error that also could have ended the inning. The Rays went on to score 5 more runs that inning in a game the Astros lost by 3 runs. The Rays ended up winning this series by 1 game, meaning that if Altuve makes both or even just one of these plays, there is a decent chance the Astros would have been in the World Series. It's unfair to blame the entire series on Altuve because in the playoffs he was a monster at the plate.
Beat the Dodgers again.
Hitter. But in the public's eyes, his errors
Yo, now this is domino effect. Now, what if they ended up winning the World Series? The Dodgers still wouldn't have a World Series. Oh man. Nah, Clayton Kershaw would have been. He would have been in Korea or somewhere playing with Trevor Bauer over there, bro.
His errors erased all of that. And because of the rumors that he wore a buzzer underneath his jersey in 2019, fans and players cheered on his demise. But as more information has come out on this incident, it has become clear that Altuve never wore a buzzer. The rumors began months before the cheating scandal even broke. And an anonymous Reddit user basically predicted the entire scandal and how it would be exposed in detail, adding that the Astros would also soon be exposed for using electronic bandages. Then in January, a Twitter user who lied about being Carlos Beltran's niece tweeted that they had inside knowledge.
I'm told to stay quiet, but I refused. Theo Jose wore devices that, but man, see, I already know she lying, man.
Alex
Come on now.
And Jose Altuve both wore these bandages on their shoulder during 2019, leading fans to do their own investigation.
Come on, man.
Produced a ton of suspicious evidence. A picture of Josh Reddick surfaced with what looked like the bandage described as being a buzzer, but this was shown to just be a piece of confetti from the celebration.
What y'all got to say now? What y'all got to say? What y'all got to say?
A similar looking object was seen on Robinson Chirinos during an at-bat, but during its investigation, MLB found it was just an authentication sticker MLB put on his bat during the game before after he hit a home run.
That's two. I know that there was somebody looking at me like, oh, what you got to say about that when I didn't say nothing? Because I ain't got to say nothing, y'all. I'm letting the video do the speaking for me.
The most damning
You know what
piece
I'm
of
saying?
evidence against Altuve was a video that surfaced showing him refusing to get his shirt ripped off after hitting a walk-off home run to go to the World Series. It looks like Altuve told his teammates, "No, I have a piece on," but Altuve didn't say he had a piece on. It's more likely he said "no camisa," which translates to "no shirt" in Spanish.
Yeah, see? And you know this is it. This is exactly what it is because Altuve speaks Spanish. No
He told Ken
camisa.
Rosenthal his wife would be mad at him if he took his shirt off, but that story slightly changed after he said it had more to do with him having an unfinished tattoo he got earlier that year in San Francisco. Fans quickly found a shirtless picture of Altuve taken 82 days before the World Series with no tattoo.
So what? 82 days? You know how? And the tattoo takes 2 sessions, y'all. Come on,
A picture
man.
of him rounding third during the ALCS shows no tattoo.
But what if it's on the other side?
And found the Astros never even played a series in San Francisco that season.
So they couldn't travel to you couldn't go to San Fran?
However, the Astros did play a series in Oakland in August,
That's right there.
which is only a 20-minute drive to San Francisco, and more pictures surfaced of his tattoo during the World Series, proving he had one during the game.
Listen, y'all. I don't say this stuff in my health, bro.
And proving the picture that shows no tattoo is probably just a bad angle.
Bad
Altuve's
angle.
excuses to keep a shirt on seem weird, but keeping his shirt on to hide a buzzer is honestly even more ridiculous. If he was wearing a buzzer, it seems pretty obvious he would be more careful to wear an undershirt or at least button up his jersey all the way. Or even better, place it in a safer spot like his sock. Wearing it on his shoulder makes very little sense. Andy Martino investigated the scandal for years and wrote an entire book on it and found zero evidence of buzzers. Baseball
Zero.
media across the world now all seem to write off the buzzers as just a conspiracy theory.
He wasn't wearing a wire pad.
Stop. That's Jeff Passan, man. This is the real knowledge right here. This is Jeff Passan, y'all. Come on, man. This is Passan saying this.
Did that not happen?
No, man.
And MLB
Come on,
did
man.
an investigation that interviewed 68 witnesses. Every single Astros player went through thousands of emails, text messages, video clips, and found zero evidence. We have solid proof Altuve did not use the trash can system or buzzers, but it is impossible to prove he didn't use the other methods. But according to the book Cheated, the Astros pretty much abandoned the sign stealing system in 2018 because it became increasingly ineffective. In fact, by the time the
You know what I'm
scandal
saying?
broke, at least 1/3 of MLB teams had complained to MLB about some sort of Astros sign stealing. Teams were switching signs so frequently, decoding them was basically ineffective, meaning that even if Altuve wanted to start knowing the signs after the trash can
And you know what's crazy? They win games on the road. They won games on the road. What you mean? They win games on the road.
stopped, he really didn't even have a
And they lost home games.
chance to do so. The Astros cheated in a way that was inexcusable, and even though Altuve didn't use it, he probably benefited in some way, like getting more base runners and more RBI opportunities. However, labeling Altuve as a cheater who relied on knowing what pitch was coming for his potential Hall of Fame career is very misleading. The 2017 Astros is a team filled with cheaters, and although he may have paid the biggest price than any other player, Jose Altuve isn't one of them.
Facts. All right.
Astros,
Y'all, I'm a dead it right here, y'all.
any other
Hold on,
player.
we're gonna get a frame
Jose
of Altuve. Listen, y'all, we're gonna dead it right here. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. You know, I've been waiting to say this for a long time, and y'all probably already know. The Astros are cheaters. I said it right then and there. They're not cheaters. Because you got to be honest with yourself. Be honest. Do you really think this is the very first time someone's cheated? I'll wait. Okay, and did y'all really use your thinking brains here? No. So why all of a sudden that the Astros get caught, right? Because they did get caught stealing signs. But stealing signs is a part of the game in baseball, bro. I don't understand. People steal signs all the time, right? And everybody has cues. When you're on second base and you see the catcher dropping their signs and you signal to the batter, all right, I picked the signs. First pitch, fastball, and that comes. Is that cheating or is that good aspect of the game? You know what I'm saying? I just say, come on, man. This is not the first time somebody's cheated. The Yankees got caught cheating. Red Sox got allegedly caught cheating with the watch stuff. It's just because the Astros hurt everybody's feelings and beat the Yankees. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get mad at them one bit for beating the Yankees. At all. At all. They saved me a lot of heartache back in school. My goodness. I owe them. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Houston Astros for that, man. As far as like cheating goes and all that stuff, like, yup, they did it. They got caught, right? It's not good to cheat in baseball, but don't act like no one does it. You know what I mean? So, anyway, man, Jose Altuve, in my opinion, still Hall of Famer. First ballot, y'all. First ballot, all right? We're dead it right there. I know that there's going to be somebody up there in Cooperstown that's pissed off. That's like, nope. That the cheating scandal is tainting his legacy. Okay. All right. But I truly think if he was on there, he's getting my vote. If I was a board voter, he's getting my vote. All right, man. Shout out Baseball Doesn't Exist. Shout out to the person who commented to watch this video, because this is really going to get my opinion on things. You know, I'm real unbiased and I try to keep it as real as possible. So, listen, I know that I might be like, yeah, they beat the Yankees, but it could have happened to anybody. You know, if it was the Red Sox, though, I can't even lie. You know what? Never mind. Hey, man, it's been your boy, Jay Banksy. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.